Hey guys, Fire here from InDepth Gaming, bringing you another game review. This time we're checking out Food Truck Tycoon. Food Truck Tycoon is developed and published by Baltoro Games and releases on September 1st, 2022 for a price of $4.99. Now the game will be on sale, so if you see this video before release or shortly around, it may still be on sale and you can save $1. So what is Food Truck Tycoon? It's a management style game where you basically act as a cook on a food truck serving food items. Go figure. The game has two different kind of modes. There are the main levels here, as you can see. I've done a majority of them. And then there's also a secret set of levels that you can also unlock and do as well. But we're just going to mainly focus on the main game levels here so you can kind of see how the game works. Now, basically, you're given a goal to get certain stars. You run your little food kitchen here. It's pretty simplistic. You prep orders, make food, and try to prepare whatever dishes the customers bring up. As you're playing, you're going to get opportunities to get different kinds of dishes, new things into your kitchen, from corn dogs to french fries to everything in between. And you have to really micromanage your time and the orders that you're doing to stay efficient, keep all your customers happy, and make sure that they get the right orders. All while having literally just yourself to manage everything. The game does get pretty challenging and tricky while you're playing, especially as they get more and more bodies on screen. It can be a little overwhelming at times, but it is still a pretty fun and enjoyable challenge. Nonetheless, trying to micromanage everything and see if you really can cut the grit and run your own food truck. Now, the game plays very similar to a lot of mobile games that you might have seen, and I believe this game is a mild adaptation of a mobile game. I could be wrong there, so please correct me in the comments if I am wrong. But you do have to kind of micromanage, like I said, everything that you do to try to maximize the scores that you're going to get. Sometimes you're going to run into issues where you don't have time, or you start to get angry customers, or they walk away, and ultimately that's on you. You have to make sure every decision you're making, the food that you're preparing, and the way you upgrade your restaurant all aligns with what you're trying to do in the game. Do you want to raise the prices of ketchup so you get more money off of anything that you put ketchup on? Or mustard, or be able to have extra burners to cook your food on? That's really a lot of the extensive micromanaging that you're going to have to get down to figuring out how to do while playing this game. It is a very fast-paced game, and you're not going to get too many opportunities to just kind of sit back and take a break. So if you're not someone who enjoys very fast-paced games, I will say this is probably not going to be a game for you. You have to click a lot of things, set up a lot of things, and do a lot of things in order just right. And if you really mess up any of the sequences, you can kiss the chances of getting 3 stars goodbye, as that's pretty much your only way to do it. You're going to have to be able to almost memorize where all your button clicks are and trigger everything. And even if you do all of that, you're probably still going to fail. And failing is part of this game. But how you come back from failing and the way you upgrade different things is what's really going to set you apart from other food trucks. If you do screw up, you're going to have opportunities to pitch dishes, throw things away, try to reset stuff up, and all of that's going to be taught to you while playing the game. And what I do enjoy about the game, though, is a lot of the levels they're pretty short. They're just a few minutes, so it's a very easy game to pick up, play, pause, rewind, come back and forth, and do different things. Now, one thing that I do like is the game does keep some neat little statistics, so you can see what all types of food things you've cooked. I have been playing this on my profile and on my wife's account and with my wife, so we've both been having a lot of fun with this game over the past few days, and it is pretty enjoyable. You'll have opportunities to upgrade your kitchen. You can upgrade the look and design, raise prices, make things easier with different and better equipment and gears, bonus things that you can unlock, and as well as different achievements that you can try to complete throughout the game that are more than just like the actual game's achievements. There's some beyond that for you to try to set yourself up to be successful and do more. For me, it's something that's been really fun and enjoyable. I haven't dabbled too much into these like secret levels, but they're pretty much levels that just kind of throw everything at you. So if you haven't been used to experiencing everything in the game, this is something that's going to humble you up pretty darn quick. As you can see here, there's a lot more items that we have to work with. and just different kinds of caveats and challenges that we can attempt to do. If you're wondering what some of the other unique things that you didn't see on the prior section were, you can see things like a dessert station, warming ovens to where you can, or not warming ovens, but little warmers to where you can set things, ice cream sundaes, and everything that kind of evolves while you're playing. And the game still asks you to try to complete 3 stars even with all this as well. And it's a really fun and enjoyable experience. As far as the visuals and arts of this game, it feels like this game got plucked straight out of a mobile game's world. It looks like a mobile game. It feels like a mobile game. And honestly, it feels really good on a controller. Nothing feels too overly challenging, overly difficult. It's honestly pretty easy to sit and just pick up and play this game, and the game does a really good job at ramping you into those earlier stages, and it doesn't throw a lot of things at you, demanding you to be able to manage 4 customers at once, do these crazy speeds, this and that. No, the game stair steps you pretty easily through these earlier levels. While I keep talking here, I'll go dive into level 1 so you can kind of just see what it does. You get a very bare basic kitchen. You won't even have all these burners and things I have. It's just because I've upgraded things they show here, but really what you need to do for your customers is very basic and minimum. And, they do evolve while you are playing, but it's nothing, like I said, that's too overly difficult. And I think that most people will find this game to be something that's fun and enjoyable, but still give enough of a challenge that it doesn't feel like you're just playing the easiest game in the world and that you don't really have to set any effort whatsoever. When you are playing, a couple recommendations is make sure you're always managing your plates. I would upgrade your plates as soon as you can, and then always try to have like a hot dog or a corn dog, depending on where you are in the game, on your plates and ready to go. Your food won't spoil sitting on plates, but if you leave hot dogs in pans, they'll burn and you'll have to pitch them. And then also make sure you're constantly cleaning your restaurant. Now, the one thing I would never set and say to have constantly ready and up is sodas, because the soda machine will just overflow, and unfortunately you'll have to just trash that and just kind of waste your time, especially if somebody comes in wanting a soda. As far as the upgrades that I focused on first, we'll go here into the kitchen upgrades. Definitely work on getting your frying pans. Get more frying pans going. That way you can set up more hot dogs. That's going to be the thing that slows you down the most. And for me was always been the most struggling part of the game when I started. And it definitely made it easier while playing. Overall, I really enjoy Food Truck Tycoon. I think it's a great fun game. It's nice to see a mobile-esque style game come to console and actually work pretty well and be done as a pretty solid package. I don't think anything with this game is too way above the top or too under delivering, especially coming in at a $5 game. And if you can save $1 and get it on sale, it's even more worth it as well. This is not going to be a quick, easy completion. It's going to take you well over 10 hours to probably knock everything out in this game, and that's if you get really good and lucky right off the bat. I still think that, overall, it's a really great game and a bang for your buck when it comes to the price point they're asking. I think this game easily could be $10 all day long and people would still buy it and enjoy it. I wouldn't mind paying $10 for this game, and I think most gamers would agree the same. Outside of that, I definitely, as you can tell, I recommend picking up this game. If you want to know more about the game, have any other questions or anything like that, please let me know down below in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, I'd appreciate you hitting that thumbs up button. If you haven't already, consider subscribing. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and we'll catch you next time.